Shalom, shalom, Israel. Call Halayim La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKWADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone to teach and rule well. Peace and salutations, peace for elect. And Brother Tazwa, I'm coming at you from the province of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Alright, it's going to be a quick in transit going into be careful what you speak on or teach on in these times, because a lot of false propaganda is going out. You got basically a bunch of videos that may be, falsified, or videos that came out from years ago and being related to today, or being attributed to today, okay, which are not things that are happening today. Things happened years ago. And you also got AI videos that are coming out, right, and making people believe that this is what's actually being said, as what's actually being done. Okay, so you got to be careful, be very circumspect of what you're going into. Okay, and that's really the grunt of the lesson. So let's grab the definition of propaganda. This is AI overview. Propaganda is a deliberate and systematic dissemination of information, often biased or misleading, to promote a particular cause or point of view. It aims to influence people's opinions, emotions, attitudes, and behaviors. Ooh, almost witnessed an accident. It says, propaganda can be found in various forms, including political speeches, advertising, and even artistic works. All right. So it basically is just falsified information to get a certain reaction out of people, And in this instance, you may have videos come out, or articles come out that may be false information, just to sway the people's hearts to the side of Israel or to the side of Iran. So be careful, man. Don't fall into these tactics or these tricks. You can go into, if it's on social media, you can look in the comment section and the people will tell you whether it's a fake video or real video. Even with that, you want to do a diligent search, accomplish a diligent search before you just start doing lessons on certain things that's happening right now, because you don't want to be you don't want to bear the image of pushing out false information, okay? Especially as a prophet, you don't want to be seen pushing out false information and just going with it. And if you have, then for the sake of honesty, just apologize and bring out the truth. That's what our job is to do, is bring out the truth. If you push something out that was a false narrative, then take it down, do a correction video, or correct it within itself and explain what that really was, because some people will go and believe this and take that and run with it, okay? And then all of a sudden they got it from you, or the guy that claims to be a prophet, okay? So when a prophet that's pushing out false things calls for a false prophet, okay? So yeah, man, that's what I really was really on my shoulders today to speak on that, right? So let's get into the scriptures. In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first, and then rebuke. Answer not before thou hast heard the cause. Neither interrupt men in the midst of their talk. So don't answer before you heard the cause. And this can be applied to everyday conversations with brothers or with anybody. Don't give answer before you heard the whole matter, okay? Because it is a shame unto you, right? You want to be able to give the right answer. You could be hearing all these things going on in Israel and Iran, all these videos coming out, and who knows, whole time it could be two completely different countries fighting each other, and America's been using AI to propaganda, you know, to mix it up, mix the story up, you know, and I don't think it'd be really that big, that deep or that far, you know, because I do believe that Israel and Iran is really at war, but the whole, you know, idea of just what could really be done with all this information, you want to be careful, okay? So it says, answer not before thou hast heard the cause, which you want to accomplish a diligent search as well, which from what we've been seeing, you know, it's not like we've seen these missiles drop down with our eyeballs, and we see the things that's going on over there in the east, all right? But we have heard what was going on, which the scripture tells you that you're going to hear of wars and rumors of wars, but be not, you know, don't be alarmed, pretty much. For the end is not yet, because we still got things that we must experience. There are many prophecies that must unfold. So you can get that out of your head now that this war is going to lead. What's going on over there right now is going to immediately transfer over to nuclear warfare. These nations want to avoid that as much as possible, and that's also why you've seen videos of chariots in the mix. There's just certain people that ain't meant to die yet. So these chariots are taking out some of these missiles and allowing the other ones to go. Okay. So the Lord's hand is at play. All right, and the fact that Israel is being attacked, this is basically the capital of the world is being attacked. It's at war right now, and they're calling on America to step in. And America is like kind of inching over towards them, but really don't want to get involved, because if America does get involved, which is America is considered to be a superpower, that will lead to a whole another war. That will lead to a world war. All right, that will, which is going to get everybody involved. All the countries, all the allies, going to be involved, right? Which Canada just came out back in March saying that their military got no ties with America's military. So if you shoot over here, don't shoot us. Shoot America. Okay. I want to grab this too. In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 3 and verse 25, without eyes thou shalt want light. Profess not the knowledge, therefore, that thou hast not. So don't profess the knowledge of things that you don't really have the knowledge of. Okay. You want good evidence before you go to teaching on these things, and then bringing scriptures out, because when you bring the scriptures out, you are speaking heavenly things, right? So you don't want to mix heavenly things with propaganda, right? I know someone over there in United Arab Emirates that was telling me about it. She was basically terrified, or she's afraid that missiles going to end up hitting her. She's not even in Iran. United Arab Emirates is across the sea from Iran, but you know, they still, you know, pretty close to the conflict and don't want to get involved. But hey, this whole world's gonna get pulled into this thing, man. The whole world's gonna get pulled into this thing, and it's just gonna get bad from there. All right. So, yeah, it says, without eyes thou shalt want light. Thou shalt want light. Profess not the knowledge, therefore thou hast not. So yeah, just be careful what you speak on. Okay, you don't want to be saying the wrong things, especially with all these AI videos coming out, and then somebody call you out on it. You're gonna be looking crazy. But this is just what's going on today. You know, a bunch of AI, and AI is getting stronger. It's only getting better. Okay, so with that being said, you know, you just gotta accomplish a diligent search, you know. But that truly, this quick lesson was edifying to y'all. Can I watch the listener to the sincerity? Until next semester, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM,
Shalom.